So 64 as this was 64 square chessboard. 9P in South Africa. Anybody? 9P in this is 9 provinces in South Africa. 6B2 and O in C. Anybody? 6B2 and O in C. Very simple answer. 6B2 and O in C. Anybody who can answer?
Between 2 and 1.
It is 6 balls to an over in cricket. 1000 Y in AM. 1000 Y in AM. 1000 Y in AM. Yeah, 1000 year in a millennium. Very good. Thanks for participating. Now this management game is over. We will be continuing with the other games also. Now, what is reality? We are talking about job scenario, we are talking about entrepreneurship, we are talking about skill enhancement. But what is the reality? I want to show the reality of our India. There are 799 universities in India, and there are 10,396 engineering colleges. There are 460 medical colleges. There are 39,071 degree colleges, and senior secondary schools we are having 2,01,084, and this number is increasing every year. हर साल ये नंबर बढ़ता जा रहा है, नई यूनिवर्सिटीज आ रही हैं. और Indian job scenario, we are having 1,241 million population, 17% of world's total population, and in basically China there is 1344 million population. We are in second number in population. 70% our population is less than of 35 years of age. This is the advantages points of us, that most of the people are young in India. 55% are less than 30 years, and out of which 55% population is of less than 30 years. 25 million added every year to job market. हर साल 25 million जो है job market में आती है हमारी. 19 million working with PSUs, 90 million जो है हमारे पब्लिक सेक्टर यूनिट्स के साथ वर्क कर रही हैं, और 10 मिलियन है वो वर्क कर रही हैं प्राइवेट सेक्टर के साथ. 41 मिलियन रजिस्टर्ड विद एम्प्लॉयमेंट एक्सचेंजेस, 300 मिलियन अनएम्प्लॉयड एंड 4 agriculture and small scale industries. This is what job scenario due to huge population. And in Punjab 10.5% of total work is force is unemployed, and in organized sector it is 10% unemployment is there. Why this is so? Basically we are plagued by inadequate skill manpower. हमारे पास jobs हैं, लेकिन problem कहाँ पे है कि basically क्या है कि we are not having skills. Skill is a major drawback in our country. For example, only 1 in 4 engineering graduates in India is employable based on their technical skills, English fluency, teamwork and presentation skills. And of the 4 lakh odd engineering graduates who graduate each year, only about 20% is good enough for India industry. ये NASSCOM की फिगर है जो मैं आपके सामने रख रहा हूँ कि हमारे जो 4 engineering graduates हैं वो सिर्फ employable हैं out of 100, and 4 lakh engineering graduates जो हमारे हर साल ऐड हो रहे हैं उसमें से सिर्फ 20% employable हैं. Just because they are not having technical skills, they are only having theoretical skills. तो इंडिया में जो बेसिक प्रॉब्लम आ रही है वो प्रैक्टिकल स्किल्स की आ रही है, और इंडिया में जो फॉर्मल skilled workforce है वो less than 3% of total workforce है, in contrast with the skilled workforce in other countries. अगर हम कोरिया की एग्जांपल लें, हमारे से बहुत छोटी कंट्री और they are having 96% skilled workforce. In Germany it is 75%, in Japan 80%, in China it is 85%, and in United Kingdom 68%. मतलब basically क्या where we are in gap. The major gap in India is that we are not having skilled workforce. We are having huge population. We are and 75% population is 35 years of age. But problem कहाँ पे आ रही है? We are having good universities. जितने भी आप वर्ल्ड में देखेंगे डॉक्टर्स हैं, इंजीनियर्स हैं, सीएस हैं, वो फॉरेन कंट्रीज में वही जाके सक्सेसफुल हो रही है. They are not having their own engineers. नासा में देखेंगे जितने साइंटिस्ट हैं वो इंडियंस हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि because they are using skills over there. हम इंडिया में रह के थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज ले रहे हैं, वो हम प्रैक्टिकल स्किल्स यूज नहीं कर रहे. लेकिन आप बाहर जाएंगे तो वहां पे सारे इंडियंस हैं जो हमारी जॉब्स में लगे हुए हैं. बेस्ट जॉब्स आर बीइंग ऑक्यूपाइड बाय इंडियन इंजीनियर्स, इंडियन साइंटिस्ट, इंडियन मैनेजर्स, इंडियन एमबीएस, इंडियन सीएस. तो यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं हम ये कर सकते? तो बेसिक क्या है? स्किल गैप, एंड नाउ वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दिस स्किल गैप. और ये चीज मैं आपके सामने लाना चाहता हूँ कि रिसर्च ने ऑल्सो शो किया, रिसर्च हैव शोन दैट पीपल रिमेंबर 10% ऑफ व्हाट दे हियर. जब आप हमें सुनते हो सिर्फ 10% याद रख सकते हो. 20% ऑफ व्हाट दे रीड, जब आप अपने खुद पढ़ते हो तो सिर्फ 20% याद रख सकते हो. लेकिन 70% ऑफ व्हाट दे सी एंड डू, अगर आप खुद वीडियो के थ्रू आप सीखते हो प्लस 70, अगर आप खुद प्रैक्टिकल करते हो तो 70% आपको याद रहता है जो हमने काम सीखा है। तो दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू टेल, ओनली 10% आप याद रख सकते हो जो आप खुद पढ़ रहे हो, या 20% तक आप दूसरे को सुन के याद कर सकते हो। तो वी हैव डेवलप प्रैक्टिकल स्किल्स इन वांट टू लर्न, इसलिए खुद काम करना सीखो, स्किल्स को डेवलप करो, तभी आप सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हो। और ये सबसे बड़ी चीज है, एस्टिमेटेड गैप ऑफ 2021, ये सारे सेक्टर्स में आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, इतनी जॉब इंडिया में निकलने वाली है अप टू 2022। हम कहते हैं इंडिया में जॉब्स नहीं है, इट इज हैविंग टॉप मोस्ट जॉब सिचुएशन, हमारे पास बहुत ज्यादा जॉब्स आने वाली हैं टिल 2022। अगर ये लॉकडाउन ना आता और ये पैंडेमिक ना आता तो आज हमारी जो इंडस्ट्री थी बहुत अच्छी चल रही थी, लेकिन ये पैंडेमिक के कारण थोड़ा लॉस हुआ है। तो विद इन दिस 1 ईयर, नेक्स्ट ईयर इट विल बी इम्प्रूव, एवरीथिंग विल बी ऑन द, फिर से राइट पाथ में हम आ जाएंगे। तो ये जितनी चलने वाली है, ये मैं आपके सामने फिगर रख रहा हूँ nsdcindia.org की। तो ये डिफरेंट सेक्टर्स हैं, जैसे कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर, केमिकल सेक्टर, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, मीडिया, एंटरटेनमेंट, टूरिज्म एंड हॉस्पिटैलिटी, लेदर, बैंक सेक्टर, फाइनेंशियल, इंश्योरेंस, एजुकेशन सेक्टर, फूड प्रोसेसिंग, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, टेक्सटाइल, ऑटो एंड ऑटो कंपोनेंट्स। So the only need is skills. You have to sharpen your skills. So what next? तो मैं यही बताना चाहता हूँ कि आपके पास सोल्यूशन क्या है। प्रमोशन इज ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप। You have to promote entrepreneurship to meet challenges. और आपसे डिस्कस करूं व्हाट एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज नॉट। एंटरप्रेन्योर की डेफिनेशन मैं नहीं कराऊंगा, सबको पता है एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप क्या होता है। हु इज रनिंग हिज ओन बिजनेस, टेकिंग रिस्क एंड यूजिंग हिज स्किल्स टू रन दैट बिजनेस, ही इज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर। मैं आपसे डिस्कस करूंगा एंटरप्रेन्योर क्या नहीं होता। एंटरप्रेन्योर इज नॉट रीजन, एरिया, कंट्री स्पेसिफिक। आप देखेंगे कभी भी हम ये नहीं देखते सामान खरीदते वक्त कि एंटरप्रेन्योर यूएस का है, चाइना का है, कहाँ का है, हमने कभी नहीं देखा। हम प्रोडक्ट को बाय करते हैं। मतलब एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज नॉट हैविंग रिलीजन, नॉट हैविंग एनी रिलीजन, इज नॉट हैविंग एनी रीजन, ही इज नॉट ए कंट्री स्पेसिफिक, नॉट एरिया स्पेसिफिक, ही इज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर। दिस इज द टॉप मोस्ट क्वालिटी एन एंटरप्रेन्योर इज बेयरिंग। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज नॉट क्वालिफिकेशन स्पेसिफिक, उसके लिए ना एमबीए जरूरी, ना बीकॉम जरूरी, ना इंजीनियरिंग जरूरी है। यू शुड हैव ओनली स्किल्स। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज नॉट जेंडर स्पेसिफिक, ही कैन बी मेल, ही कैन बी फीमेल, ही कैन बी ए ट्रांसजेंडर। Second is what entrepreneurship is. It is a state of mind. If you are having attitude, positive attitude, you can be an entrepreneur. It is in your thoughts. आपकी aspirations पर depend करता है. It is in your action. आपके actions speak करते हैं. Entrepreneurship is thinking big. अगर आप बड़ा सोच सकते हो, you can be an entrepreneur. मैंने आपसे पहले बात की थी. If you can take a calculated risk, you can be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is learning from experience. कभी भी कोई entrepreneur पहली बार में successful नहीं हुआ. आपको 2-3 बार लॉसेस सफर करने पड़ेंगे। जो कोशिश करता है वही कामयाब होता है। एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज प्रैक्टिसिंग अनकन्वेंशनल थिंग्स। आपको कुछ अलग सोचना पड़ेगा। आज आप जितने भी स्टार्टअप्स देखेंगे, ओला, पेटीएम वगैरह, दीज ऑल आर अनकन्वेंशनल स्टार्टअप्स। और आज वही लोग सक्सेसफुल हैं जिन्होंने ये अनकन्वेंशनल स्टार्टअप्स करने की हिम्मत ली है। और तभी मैं बात कर रहा हूँ कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एन ऑक्यूपेशन और एटीट्यूड, जो मेरा टॉपिक था। इसी बात पे मैं आने लगा हूँ। लर्न फ्रॉम मैथमेटिक्स। आपको एक चीज मैं कराने लगा हूं कि मैथमेटिक्स से आपको आंसर मिलेगा इस चीज का। ABCD से Z लेके आपने पढ़ा हुआ है। अगर मैं A को 1 नंबर देता हूँ, B को 2, कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ हार्डवर्क, नॉलेज, एटीट्यूड। आपको मेरा क्वेश्चन समझ आया? मैंने A को 1 दे दिया है, B को 2 दे दिया है, C को 3 दे दिया है। मतलब अप टू Z मैंने नंबर से साइन कर दिए हैं ABCD को। यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ हार्डवर्क, नॉलेज एंड एटीट्यूड। डू कैलकुलेट। आप जल्दी जल्दी कैलकुलेट कीजिए इसको within 1 minute. Just calculate the values of hard work, knowledge and attitude. I will be justifying my topic. Entrepreneurship is an occupation or attitude. Hard work का कितना है टोटल बेटा? आप देखेंगे H का कितना नंबर है? 8. A का कितना नंबर है? 1. 8 + 1. R का कितना है? आप कैलकुलेट कीजिए R को कितना साइन हो रहा है नंबर। हार्डवर्क का टोटल लगाइए, कितना बन रहा है हार्डवर्क का। उसी तरह नॉलेज का लगाइए, उसी तरह एटीट्यूड का। आप देखिए कितना बन रहा है। दिस इज ऑल्सो आई वॉन्ट टू टीच मैथमेटिकली कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज एन ऑक्यूपेशन और एन एटीट्यूड। कैलकुलेट किया किसी ने? एनीबॉडी हु हैज कैलकुलेटेड? हार्डवर्क 65 करता है टोटल?
सॉरी 75.
हार्डवर्क इज 98%, knowledge is 96%, and now I will move to attitude. attitude is 100%. What I want to tell you,
Yes,
that knowledge is 98%, your knowledge accounts only to 98%, 96%, and hard work 98%. If we combine our attitude, then only it is 100%. Matlab entrepreneurship is not an occupation, it is your attitude. If you have an optimistic attitude, then you can be a successful entrepreneur. तो इसके साथ मैं आपको एक वीडियो शेयर करना चाहूंगा बेटा, जस्ट ए मिनट.
okay.
Your video is visible to all. Just
No,
see the
sir.
video.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Now it is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, now.
सर मैं लेक्चर ले रहा हूँ. परमिशन सर होना चाहिए. चेंज करना है कुछ नहीं करना. अच्छा अच्छा सोनू सर मुझे मिल जाएगा. सोनू सेटअप होना है. Yeah, what you have learned about from this video. देखिए आपने ये वीडियो पसंद आई सबको. सो आपको यही सिखाना चाहते हैं बेटा कि will be hard and not will get you close. Attitude will get you there. If you are having a positive attitude, you can become a big entrepreneur. So आपके पास आइडिया होना चाहिए. अब मैं आपके सामने एक क्विज लेके आ रहा हूँ. सतिंदर सर, can I take 10 minutes only?
Just sure, sir. No issue, sir. No issue.
Satinder sir, just 10 minutes, sir. I have started late because students were joining at that time. Now more students are joining. Just give me 10 to 15 minutes. But I am with your entrepreneurship quiz. You have to answer the name of this an entrepreneur. Please answer the name of this entrepreneur and give your name also. We will be giving you certificates also for this. Who entered? Don't use Google. Use your own mind. क्योंकि entrepreneurship पे lecture है, हमें पता होना चाहिए. और I have taken only Indian entrepreneurs. एक आपको मैं example दे रहा हूँ. I have not taken foreign entrepreneurs. Just want to tell you that good entrepreneurs also who have risen. Yeah, anybody who can answer. Who is he? This young son. He is a very important entrepreneur of current scenario. Anybody who can answer? Yes. Yeah, beta. Anybody? कोई गैस हुआ होना चाहिए। वैसे वी आर एमबीए स्टूडेंट्स एंड वी शुड नो व्हाट द करंट वैल्यू एंड व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन देयर एंड हु आर द प्रॉमिसिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, हु आर द प्रॉमिसिंग यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स ऑफ इंडिया। किसी को पता हो इसके बारे में? तो मैं बता देता हूँ बेटा, ही इज भवेश अग्रवाल, सीईओ ऑफ ओला कैब्स। किसी को याद आया ओला कैब्स के बारे में? सुना है सबने? So he is basically in top 50 entrepreneurs of India and he is having a net worth of around about 9.5 billions. अब सेकंड एंटरप्रेन्योर आपके सामने आ रहे हैं जी। किसी को बताओ इसके बारे में? Who is he? Anybody who can answer? ये भी मोस्ट प्रॉमिसिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर जनरेशन के जी। He is Deep Kalra, CEO of Make My Trip. Your good name बेटा? He is Deep Kalra, CEO of Make My Trip. और Make My Trip आप सबको पता होगा। और ही वाइफ कार, उसको जब वाइफ कार ऑनलाइन सेल की थी तब उसको ये आइडिया आया। एनीबॉडी? किसी को याद हो?
विजय।
Who is he? आप मोबाइल में ये रहते हैं, आपको हिंट दे रहा हूँ, आप मोबाइल में ये
विजय शर्मा। विजय शर्मा।
शंकर शर्मा, सीईओ ऑफ पेटीएम। और आपने देखा होगा कि ही इज नाउ यंगेस्ट बिलियनियर इन 2017 बाय फोर्ब्स। ठीक है, तो टॉप यंगेस्ट एंटरप्रेन्योर इंडिया का इसको अवार्ड मिला है। नेक्स्ट लेडी, he is the most promising lady entrepreneur of India. He is the richest lady entrepreneur of India. एक हिंट देता हूं आपको, she is recovering from coronavirus। तो किसी को याद हो? She is किरण मजूमदार शाह, CEO बाइकन। और 10,000 रुपए से इन्होंने अपना बिजनेस शुरू किया था। और जो इनके फर्स्ट एम्प्लॉय थे, ही वाज अ रिटायर्ड गैरेज मैकेनिक। और आज आप देखेंगे कि बाइकन है वो बायो फार्मास्यूटिकल की एक जायंट कंपनी है। नाउ इसके बारे में कभी सुना हो या देखा हो? एनीबॉडी हु नोज हिम? He is the most promising entrepreneur रमेश बाबू ऑफ इंडिया। और इसके पास 200 जो कार्स हैं, मर्सिडीज बेंज, रॉयल रॉयल्सो से लेके बड़ी गाड़ियां और पॉलिटिशियंस। ही इज द मोस्ट प्रॉमिसिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर। सो जितने बॉलीवुड एंड टॉलीवुड स्टार्स हैं, बस पॉलिटिशियंस हैं, वो इससे रॉयल रॉयल्स वगैरह किराए पे लेते हैं। और ये चार्जेस 75,000 अ डे फॉर हिज कार। मतलब उसका ये आइडिया था और ये सबसे बेस्ट एंटरप्रेन्योर माना जा रहा है इस टाइम का 2019-20 का। ही ओन्स कार्स नो ऑफ रोल रॉयस एटसेट्रा। और इसने जो बिजनेस शुरू किया था, और ये बार्बर था, आप हैरान होंगे, ही वाज ए स्मॉल बार्बर। और आज इसकी फील्ड में 200 कार्स हैं। जो कार्स हैं वो सारी की सारी इंपोर्टेड कार्स हैं। नेक्स्ट, हु इज दिस लेडी? एनी गेस? या एनी गेस बेटा? Akhilesh Srinivasan, MD of Shriram Finance Group. Okay, she is also most prominent, famous entrepreneur of India, and she is top of the entrepreneurs. And in Asia, she is 6th most powerful woman. Next, this one. Anybody who can recognize this woman? Anybody? बच्चे entrepreneurs हैं, इनकी आपको knowledge। Anybody who can recognize this woman? She is Hindu Jain Group. She is also the most promising entrepreneur of India. She is also basically Economic Times. Next, this one. Anybody? आपके घर में ये यूज भी होता है कईयों के घर में ना, पाउडर बेसिकली वॉशिंग पाउडर, बहुत पुराना वॉशिंग पाउडर के ये सीईओ हैं. एनीबडी हु कैन गेस? Anybody who can guess? She is Desh Bandhu Gupta. He is also among the 50 entrepreneurs of India, and he is basically CEO of Nirma Detergent. Next, anybody who knows this person? Anybody? He is Desh Bandhu Gupta, बेटा. ये राजस्थान में प्रोफेसर थे और इन्होंने अपना स्टार्टअप शुरू किया और ही इज द सीईओ ऑफ बिन लिमिटेड. तो बेसिकली क्या आपको मैंने सिखाना था कि बेसिकली कि ये टॉप एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं. अगर हम शुरू से ले चलें, आज जो यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, दे हैव स्टार्टेड नॉट फ्रॉम, दे वर नॉट वेरी रिच पीपल, दे वर हैविंग ओनली बेसिकली नेट वर्थ ऑफ 10,000. समबडी हैज सोल्ड हिज कार टू बिकम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. और जो पुराने एंटरप्रेन्योर I am audible now? Yeah, there was a basically connecting error. Ritu madam, I am audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are audible.
Madam, थोड़ा सा कहिए यार. Madam, please enable my screen sharing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this is the word which I was saying. Please get this word visually. What is this word? Any guesses? बच्चे दिमाग लगाया करो. What is this word? What is this word? This is together. Next word. Anybody who can guess? Anybody who can guess this? Anybody? It is everyone. Next. Anybody who can guess now? Very easy now. Guess now. Achieves. It is achieves. अब तो guess कर लिया होगा आपने. Anybody? It is more. So what I want to teach is next thing is together everyone achieves more. You have to work in team. You should have positive attitude and you should work in team. Only then you can be a successful entrepreneur. So I am just reading out the starting out phases with entrepreneur. Basically you should have an idea. एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के लिए सबसे पहले आपको आइडिया चाहिए. यू शुड हैव ए नॉर्मल आइडिया. सेकंड, यू हैव टू बिल्ड अ बिजनेस प्लान. वी विल बी टीचिंग यू हाउ टू बिल्ड अ बिजनेस प्लान. हमारे जो बच्चे हैं वो फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड आए हैं पूरे पंजाब में बिजनेस प्लान कंपटीशन में पिछले 2 सालों में, एंड दे हैव वन ए प्राइस ऑफ 40,000 and 5,000. बिल्ड अ टीम. व्हाट आई वांट टू टीच यू, टीम वर्क. यू हैव ए गुड, यू शुड हैव देन मेक द प्रोडक्ट, ऑफर द सर्विसेज. ठीक है, उसके बाद आप प्रोडक्ट बनाइए, सर्विसेज ऑफर करिए, उसके बाद सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग, लर्न एंड अडेप्ट. उसके बाद अडेप्ट कीजिए. देन एक्सपेंशन फेजेस हैं गुड एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के लिए. तो आपको ये फेजेस के थ्रू पास ऑन करना पड़ेगा. सबसे पहले आपने एक आइडिया सोचना है, फिर उसका बिजनेस प्लान बनाना है, फिर आपके पास एक अच्छी टीम होनी चाहिए, फिर आप प्रोडक्ट बनाइए, सर्विसेज ऑफर कीजिए, आपके पास एक सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग टीम अच्छी होनी चाहिए. उसके बाद अडेप्ट एंड लर्न एंड देन एक्सपेंशन एंड ग्रोथ. और आपको ये बता दूं मैं कि आपको फंड्स देने के लिए कई इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स हैं इंडिया में। IIM अहमदाबाद से लेके IIM कोझाकोड़े, प्राइवेट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स भी है, निर्मल लैब्स वगैरह, FMS दिल्ली आपको ये फंडिंग प्रोवाइड करेंगे, आपको हेल्प करेंगे। There are venture capitalist funds also, seed funds also. There are so many venture capitalists which can help you in entrepreneurship. जो इमर्जिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं, कई फील्ड्स में हमारे पास इमर्जिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं फॉर यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स। आपके सामने मैं स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा हूं, आई विल नॉट बी एक्सप्लेनिंग दीज कि नहीं है, तो ये काफी अच्छी फील्ड्स हैं। आई विल बी शेयरिंग दिस पीपीटी विद द ग्रुप आल्सो सो दैट यू कैन बेसिकली थिंक ऑफ द आइडिया। आपके पास इन फील्ड्स के थ्रू मैंने कम से कम ये 30 फील्ड्स आपको लिस्ट की हैं। आपके पास एक आइडिया होना चाहिए, आप इन आइडियाज के थ्रू बेसिकली कोई भी फील्ड में आप एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप शुरू कर सकते हो। अब मैं आपको वीडियो शेयर करूंगा एक, उसके बाद हम वाइंड अप करेंगे इसको लेक्चर को। Just go through this video. This is a very inspiring video for the young buddies. हाँ जी। So, what you have got from this video? Anybody who can answer? क्या सिखाया मैंने बेटा? You should have a positive attitude. You should believe in yourself. जब हम small kids होते थे, we believed everything. We do everything in life. हम झाड़ू लेके ऊपर से छलांग लगा लेते थे, हवा में उड़ने की कोशिश करते थे. लेकिन जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते हैं, our attitude changes. we stop believing ourselves, we stop believing taking risk. तो अगर कोई रिस्क ले जाएगा, there is no next opportunity with you. तो सबसे पहले आपने अपना पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड रखना है. You have to believe yourself because nobody will be waiting. So if you grab the opportunity, you will be successful. जैसे ही आपके पास कोई opportunity आती है, do grab it. तो मैं आपको ये चीजें बताऊंगा. Just sharpen your skills, have a positive attitude, have a good ideas. You will be a successful person. So what I want to teach is, entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people want, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. अगर आपने एक बार ही रिस्क ले लिया तो आप दूसरों से बहुत आगे होंगे, और जो दूसरे सोच भी नहीं सकते लाइफ में, आप वो करेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू फॉर पेशेंस लिसनिंग एंड थैंक यू फॉर listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for this very informative and the knowledgeable session on the topic is entrepreneurship and occupational attitude. Thank you so much, Inderpal sir. Thank you so much. Now, the next speaker for the day is Dr.
Welcome,
Satinder
just
Kumar
thank you,
sir.
ma'am. Now,
Thank you, sir.
1 minute, ma'am, I want here.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, the next speaker for the day is Dr. Satinder Kumar sir. Dr. Satinder Kumar sir is best known for his work on the marketing and the digital marketing. As alumnus of Guru Nanak Dev University, Dr. Satinder Kumar sir is a management postgraduate, specializes in the marketing and the graduate in commerce. He has qualified 2 times UGC NET and done doctoral degree in the area of ethical issues from Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. He has been an assistant professor in the area of marketing at School of Management Studies since 2009 prior to joining SMS. He was APC General in the Education Department where he serves around 5 years. He has published more than 45 articles, research papers in a wide range of leading management and psychology journals, including Journal of Tourism Management, Journal of Retailing and the Consumer Services, Academy of the Marketing Studies, International Journal of Healthcare Quality Assurance, Helion, Environment Development and Sustainability, IIMS Abhigyan, Paradigm, IIMT Ghaziabad, IIT, and many other renowned journals. They got Best Paper Award in IIM Indore, NASMEI Summer Marketing Conference 2019. He has also participated in the various FDPs and the workshops and presented papers at the national and the international conference seminars, including IIM Indore, IIM Trichupalli, IIM Kashipur, IIT Delhi, AGBA at Indonesia, Narsi Monchi Institute of the Management Studies, Hyderabad, and many more renowned institutes. He has written 3 textbooks and 1 edited book in the area of marketing and digital marketing. He is on the panel of InderScience, Scopes, and ABDC Index journals as a reviewer and the research advisor. Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
On the
ma'am.
behalf of the respected Director, Sir, KCLIMT, Dr. S.K. Sood, Sir, respected HOD Management, Dr. Inderpal Singh Arora, Sir, all the faculty members and all the students, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Sir,
Over to you,
just I
sir.
want to- Yeah, sir, 1 minute.
Over to you,
Doctor,
sir.
sir, just I want to basically say something about the sir. He is the, just I have discussed about the famous entrepreneur, promising young entrepreneur. He is the promising, he is the most promising young professor in this region. And we are very proud of him, and he has been a very good
Thank you, sir.
marketing, and we wish you success in future also, sir. Thank you for joining us and
Thank you.
basically inspiring our students on digital marketing. Thank you very much, sir. Now over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Inderpal sir, first of all, to give me an opportunity to have an interaction with the students. So, can I start, sir? And okay,
Yes.
I have been. Sir, kindly can we have
Yeah, sir.
co-host so that I can start sharing my screen?
Yeah.
So you are
Sir,
host now.
Yeah, you have been made host.
Okay, now I can share. Okay, my screen is visible to all.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
visible, sir?
Yeah, sir. It
Yeah, it is
is
visible.
visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today I am going to talk about regarding the digital marketing and the different strategies that may be used by the different business organizations to promote their product and services. So in the last lecture, Inderpal sir was talking about the entrepreneurship. So normally I would try to give some different ideas that may be used by the students to learn some digital marketing skills and those skills that can be used by them in order to promote the product and services for the different business organizations. And the students that they do not need to spend even a single penny to start any such kind of business. They just need to have some basic skills which is required in a digital marketing. So I start with basic concept regarding the marketing. It is basically a very comprehensive process. It will include each and every aspect with respect to manufacturing of a product, even deciding a price for the product, advertisements, sales promotion, personal selling, and it will end with the getting a feedback from the customer. So in nutshell, we can say marketing will include each and every activity. Either they are concerned with the finalization of the price for the product, they are concerned with manufacturing of a product, or it is even to handle a complaints from the customer, even if a customers they are not satisfied with this. So in nutshell, marketing would include all the activities, irrespective of whether those activities are concerned with the finance departments, HR departments, production departments, etc., etc., etc. But when we talk about the digital marketing, it is basically refers to the technology which are being used more specifically in the present era in order to promote goods and services. So when I talk about the traditional marketing, which was more of the promoting the product and services through the traditional methods by giving an ad in the newspapers or by giving ads in the magazines, normally the print media was being used by the marketers in order to promote the product and services. But when we talk, when in the present era, in the digital marketing, we are not going to depend upon the traditional methods which were being used in the few years back to promote the products. Now they are using the new technologies, they are using the websites, they are using the social medias, they are using the emails to promote the services. When I talk about regarding the traditional marketing, that was more of monologue. That means it was only the marketers who was delivering the messages to the customer, and there was no instant feedback from the customer whether they are getting the messages what the marketers are trying to deliver or not. So traditional was more of monologue. There was only one-way communication that was only from the marketers to the consumers, and there was no any kind of response and the instant feedback from the consumers to what marketer. But as a result of modern marketing, that is digital marketing, now the dialogues have taking place among the buyer and seller, among the marketers and the sellers. Means either with the help of the different platforms of the digital marketing, either it is a social media, website, emails, or any other platforms, the marketers and the consumers, they are having a direct interactions with each other. Now they can have conversation with each other. In this case, the instant feedback and the response after delivering a messages by the marketers, they can have interactions with the customers. So we can say the digital marketing is more of a dialogue that is going to take place. As a result of this digital marketing, the different models have been developed. But when we talk about the traditional marketing, B2B, the business to business model in which the one business organization, so they are selling their products to the another business organization. I will not go in a detail, but in this case, only the one business organization, so they are selling their product to the another business organization who are further using the same one to manufacture a finished product. When we talk about B2C, in this case, one business organizations, they are selling their products to the end consumers to satisfy their need. These two models were also there in the traditional marketing. But as a result of modern marketing, in the digital marketing, the another model that have been emerged, which is P2P. In this case, it is also known as a basically C2C. In this case, one customer, if they do not require any product, they can sell the same to the another product who have the utility for the same. Normally, we have seen the OLX, which is giving us a platform or giving a platform to the customers to sell their products to the another customer. So the third model that have been emerged as a digital marketing, it is P2P. Now, I would talk more regarding the different strategies that may be used by the business organizations to promote their product and services. The number of different strategies are there when I talk about regarding the digital marketing. It will include the social media, email marketing, video marketing, SEO, which is basically a search engine optimization. SEM is there, search engine marketings are there. So I will try to explain one by one all these different strategies that may be used by the business organizations. And all such kind of strategy can be used by even a single individual to promote the product and services of any business organization, and they can start earning if they are having the skills how he can provide the services under all these different digital marketing strategies. So first marketing strategy that may be used by the business organization, it is SEO. Search engine optimization, it is basically a technique or a tactics, and must say it is basically methods to get a high ranking of the company's website on the search engine page. Normally, when we people going to use the search engine, Google is a search engine, Yahoo is a search engine, Bing is a search engine. So similarly, the number of different search engines are there, which are being used by the customers in order to search anything. So जब भी customer कोई भी product Google में search कर रहा है, तो what is happening? The Google is going to displaying the number of different results. एक website आ रही है on the top, and another website is again there for the another company. Third website aa rahi hai for the another third company. Why the company's website which is going to appear on the first, why it is on the top, why it is on the first number? It is all because of search engine optimization. This is the technique which is being used by the marketers in order to get a high ranking of the company's website. So what will happen in this search engine optimization? अगर मेरी कंपनी की वेबसाइट किसी भी सर्च इंजन पे, say for example on the Google page, if it is going at the top, तो ultimately maximum number of users they will start visiting my website. Normally what we people do, हम क्या करते हैं exactly, जब भी हमने Google में कुछ सर्च किया, the first website that is going to appear at the top of the search engine, normally we enter in that website and start searching the information that we need. So ultimately, how the business organizations and the marketers, they are using this search engine optimization technique to get a high ranking for their company's website, so that उनकी website सबसे ऊपर आए and ultimately maximum visitors they are going to visit their company's website. So how company they can bring their company's website at the top? So different strategies and the different methods are there which are a part of the search engine optimization. So search engine optimization is basically a practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic. We have to increase the quantity, but quality of information means only the relevant user must visit my company's website. Only then it is going to be beneficial for me if the quality audience are visiting on my company's website. If they are not interested in my company's product and still they are visiting on my company's website, there would be no any advantage, and it would be not beneficial for me to have a such kind of traffic on my company's website. I need a traffic on my company's website जो मेरा कंपनी का प्रोडक्ट परचेज करेंगे, those who are my potential customers. So there are different ways for the optimization. First one, it is the on-page search engine optimization, and the second one is the off-page. Okay. Say for example, Google I'm looking for some online study material, and these are the different websites which are going to appear as a result of online study material. These words that have been used by me to search something regarding the online study material. So first website which is going to appear, it is of the National Institute of Open Schooling. The second website is NCERT. The third websites are from the Vedantu. Another one is another. Why the National Institute of Open Schooling websites are going to show at the top and it is at the number 1? It is all because of search engine optimization. We have to learn the skills, how regarding skills for the search engine optimization, so that I can work for someone, for another organizations, to bring their company's website at the top, and ultimately I will get some revenue or some money from that business organizations. Reason being, I'm giving services to that business organization to bring their company's website at the top. So exactly what SEO do? It is basically an act of modifying the company's websites. It means some modifications that would be done in the company's website. And what are those modifications that will be done? That would be domain name strategy that may be used in order to bring the company's website at the top, the linking strategy, keywords, title tag, meta description tag. So the first strategy that may be used by the marketers to bring the company's website under SEO is domain name strategy. So first we must be clear what domain name is. It is basically a traffic magnet. Normally we people use the different. It is basically the company's website link which are being used by the online users to search the different companies' website. So for example, the 3 different examples that have been given in the present slide. The first, it is smspup.ac.in. This is the company's, this is the my department's domain name that has been there. Another domain name, it is of the Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. The third domain name is of Khalsa College, Lalpur Institute of Management Technology, that is kclimt.com. So these are the domain names that should act as a traffic magnet. What we should do and what kind of domain names the business organization should decide so that they can maximum traffic on their company's website. So they must use the keywords. Keywords means some important words which are being used by the users in order to search something regarding a product and regarding services. The domain name must indicate the locations. The domain name must indicate the products which are being sold by the business organizations. Okay, I take the example of my own department. SMS, it is basically the School of Management Study. School of Management Study, it is basically the name of my department. So it has been shown as a SMS, and normally we use the keyword SMS to search or to put any information regarding our department on the company's web, on the department's website or on the Punjabi University website. PUP, it is basically the Punjabi University. Reason being, our department is, or my department is Punjabi University Patiala, and Patiala again it is a location which is going to indicate in the domain. Same is being done by the PAU and as far as the KCL-IMT. KCL as it is Lalpur, IMT, Institute of Management Technology. So it is indicating, and they are using the keywords and they are indicating the names and the somehow the products they are going to sell. So the domain name is one of the most important strategy that may be used by the marketers in order to get a high ranking for company's website. So this is the websites of the Khalsa College, Lalpur Institute of Management and Technology. So at the top, the domain name is going to display, which is very important for any business organizations to get a maximum traffic. Second strategy, that is linking strategy. Linking strategy means I have to link my company's website with the links of the another company's website. Means मुझे अपनी कंपनी की वेबसाइट को लिंक करना है with the websites of the another company's website. वो किन कंपनीज के साथ मुझे अपनी वेबसाइट को लिंक करना है जिनकी ऑलरेडी इंडेक्सिंग ज्यादा है, जिनकी ऑलरेडी मार्केट में डिमांड ज्यादा है, जिनकी किसी भी सर्च इंजन में रैंकिंग ऑलरेडी अच्छी है. सो अल्टीमेटली व्हाट विल हैपन एज ए रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस लिंकिंग की रैंकिंग अच्छी है तो अल्टीमेटली एज ए रिजल्ट मेरी कंपनी की वेबसाइट के साथ लिंक्ड है तो अल्टीमेटली माय कंपनीज वेबसाइट ऑटोमेटिकली विल गेट स्टार्ट गेटिंग हाई रैंकिंग. ठीक है. सो अल्टीमेटली आई हैव टू डेवलप और आई हैव टू एसोसिएट my company's website with the another company's website. In this case, it is not important to have a high number of linkages or high number of links with the another. The important thing is जिनके साथ भी मैं लिंक कर रहा हूं they must have high ranking. ठीक है. I explain it with an example. For example, collegedunia.com, which is normally used by the students to search anything regarding the different courses which are being offered by the different colleges and to find out the best colleges and the different regions. So normally the students, they use this collegedunia.com to search different courses, to search different colleges, or to get some important information, admissions in any college. So this KCL IMT, they have links with the collegedunia.com. Reason being, when I have entered in this collegedunia, the different courses which are being offered by these institutes are going to display, and the fees they are charging, the basic eligibility or some other kinds of information that would be there. Similarly, the college search, this is the another company's website which is normally used by the different students to search something about the different courses and the colleges. And again, the KCL Institute is having a link with this website. Same is with the case of Siksha.com. Again, the another website which are being used by the students to search information regarding the different colleges and the courses. So what it means, so as a result of this, the company's website will start getting a high ranking. When I search KCL College Jalandhar, I have not used the full name of the institutes. So, but ultimately, as a result of this, the institute's website start getting a high ranking. It is only because of they are having the links with the another company's website, those who are already having the high ranking. So this is the second strategy that may be used by marketers to get a high ranking of the company website. अगर मेरी website की ranking high है and it is going at the number 1 or 2, so definitely I will get a maximum traffic on my company's website. Traffic ज़्यादा आएगी, traffic मेरी company पे visits करेंगे, and ultimately if I am able to deliver a best products to them or the services to them, so definitely the sales will increase. The reason being traffic ज़्यादा आ रही है मेरी company के website पर. Say this is the another example that have been taken, Gopal Sweets at Chandigarh. So Gopal, reason being it is a chain, and it is not only in the one specific sector. The Gopals, they are having a restaurant or a shop. So why Gopal, which is in the sector 8, it is going to be appear at the number 2, and because the Gopal, which in the sector 8, they are having with the Zomato, with the Swiggy, or with the another delivery provider service providers. So ultimately, it is all because of this linkages. The Gopal, which is in the sector 8, they are having a high ranking in comparison to the Gopal, which is in the sector 35 or in any other sector. Okay, the third strategy that may be used by the marketers, it is keyword. Keywords, the important words that we should or the marketer should include in the company's website. मुझे अपनी वेबसाइट में कौन कौन से कीवर्ड्स हैं जो इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स हैं जो ऐड करने चाहिए. Why important words I should add in my company's website? Because those important words would be used by the online users to search something. जब भी कोई यूजर किसी सर्च इंजन में कोई वर्ड यूज मतलब वर्ड एंटर करके कुछ सर्च करता, तो अल्टीमेटली इफ दोज वर्ड मैच विद द कीवर्ड्स that have been given in my company's website, तो ultimately because उनमें आपस में मैचिंग होगी, and the spider which is basically going to work at the back of the any search engine. तो exactly I let you know कि होता क्या है इसमें सर्च इंजन में. मैंने गूगल में कुछ सर्च किया, तो what Google will do, जो भी मैंने वर्ड लिखा, से फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने स्पोर्ट्स शूज लिख लिया वर्ड, तो जितनी भी कंपनीज है स्पोर्ट्स शूज वाले, उन्होंने अगर वो वाला वर्ड अपनी कंपनी के वेबसाइट में लिखा है, मेंशन किया हो, तो अल्टीमेटली गूगल मुझे उन कंपनीज की वेबसाइट पर ले जाएगा. तो दैट इज द रीजन द कीवर्ड्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द मार्केटर. ही शुड इंक्लूड द कीवर्ड्स by the users to search anything. ठीक है. Normally, being a management scholar, if I have to get admission in management institute, so what I will do? I will normally use the placements, the institute having a good placement, so that I can find out a management institute which are having a good placement. So the placement word that has been used by me in order to search. So somehow the management institute, they must use this placement word in their company's website. So ultimately, if they are having this word and the Google will take me to those companies' website which are using this placement word. So we can get a help from the Google or search engine, just the word tracker.com. Ultimately, it will let me know the normal keywords which are being used by the users in order to search anything. We can use the phrases, but we have to avoid to use the normal or the common words like the, and, of. Reason being, the crawler and the spider which is going to work at the back of the any search engines, they are not going to give any importance. They are going to ignore all these words. For example, Calgary, the word that has been used by 67,000 times. Calgary sun is being used 27,911 times. So this is how the word tracker will let me know the number of time the word have been used. So based upon this number, I can find out कि कौन सा word है जो सबसे maximum time use हुआ है, so that I can include that word if they are related with my business, if they are related to my product or my services, only then I will include that in my company's website. So ultimately, as a result of these keywords, my company's website will start getting high ranking. So for example, I use the word of Jalandhar College. So these are the different results that will appear in front of me in the Google search engine. Okay. But when I use the another keyword, Khalsa College in Jalandhar, so this is how the results would differ. The first website that will appear is of Lailpur Khalsa College, Jalandhar. Now I'm going to change the keyword. Management Khalsa College in Jalandhar. Again, the results are changed and the ranking of the different websites get changed. So this is how the different keywords which are being used by the users, ultimately with the change in the keywords, the resulting change, because it is all because of match or mismatch among the keywords which are being used by the online users to search different kind of information. Same would happen if I have to find out some information on the Google map, so the results would differ. Okay, the third strategy that may be used by the marketers under engine optimization is the title tag. This is the first thing that is going to appear at the top. The title tag must include again the keywords, the locations, and normally we can use maximum up to 65 characters. I explained with an example. Okay, the second strategy, the last strategy that we can use, it is the meta description. It is basically the detailed information that would be given regarding the business organization or regarding any institutes regarding which we people are going to search. In this starting, we were talking about the domain names. So domain name for the Khalsa College, Lailpur Institute of Management Technology, it is going to appear at the top. And the title tag, it is basically the name of the department or name of the institute or name of the business organization. That description is the little bit detailed information regarding the business organization. So this is how the marketers, they have to be very careful regarding the selection of the domain name, regarding the selection of the title tag and the meta description. The reason being, these are the different factors and the different strategies that he need to consider in order to the company's website. So we were talking about SEO. And number of times we people get confused. Search engine optimization and search engine marketing, which is basically known as a SEM, more or less they are the same. Reason being, the basic objective of both search engine optimization and search engine marketing is the same. Means मुझे अपनी कंपनी के वेबसाइट टॉप पर लेके आनी है, ठीक है. एंड टॉप पर लाने के लिए इधर आई कैन यूज द सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन और आई कैन यूज द सर्च इंजन मार्केटिंग, व्हिच इज SEO. The basic difference between search engine optimization and SEM is SEO is free of cost. The marketers, they are not going to spend even a single penny. They are not going to spend any amount to get a high ranking of the company's website. But in SEM, the marketer, they have to make the investment. They have to pay to the Google, they have to pay to the search engines to get high ranking for their company's website. SEM में करते क्या है, basically the company or the marketer will pay to the Google or to the to the search engine कि मेरी कंपनी की वेबसाइट सबसे ऊपर आए, उसकी रैंकिंग इंक्रीज करनी है. तो फॉर दैट बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दे विल मेक ए पेमेंट टू द सर्च इंजन, ठीक है. सो देयर आर बेसिकली टू काइंड्स ऑफ पेमेंट दैट कैन बी डन अंडर SEM. इट इज पेड प्लेसमेंट एंड द पेड इंक्लूजन. पेड इंक्लूजन तो मैंने गूगल को पेमेंट कर दी कि मेरी कंपनी की रैंकिंग इंक्रीज कर दो, तो उसने पेमेंट के अकॉर्डिंगली ही विल इंक्लूड इन द रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द सर्च इंजन. लेकिन उसकी प्लेसमेंट क्या होगी, क्या वो फर्स्ट नंबर पर आएगी, सेकंड नंबर पे आएगी, थर्ड नंबर पर आएगी, दैट इज नॉट बीइंग गारंटीड बाय द गूगल और बाय द सर्च इंजन. हाँ, वो उनके रिजल्ट्स में आएगी, बट एट व्हाट पोजीशन दैट कैन नॉट बी गारंटीड. सो दैट इज पेड इंक्लूजन. In this case, the Google or search engine, they will charge on the number of clicks. अगर मेरी कंपनी की वेबसाइट पे किसी ने सर्च किया है तो I have to pay a small amount of money to the Google. कि हाँ, आपने मेरी वेबसाइट को रिजल्ट्स में लेकर आए, सर्च इंजन के रिजल्ट्स में लेके आए, and they have entered, they have clicked on my company's website, so therefore I will make a payment to the search engine. Paid placement means the company will pay in order to, depending upon the position he wants to have in the search engine. अगर मुझे सबसे टॉप पर अपनी वेबसाइट लेके आनी है तो आई हैव टू पे मोर अमाउंट. अगर मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरी फर्स्ट पेज पे गूगल वाला जब सर्च इंजन के फर्स्ट पेज पर ही अपीयर हो तो अकॉर्डिंगली आई विल पे अमाउंट. अगर वो सेकंड पेज थर्ड पेज पर आए, जस्ट सेकंड पोजीशन या थर्ड पोजीशन पे आए, अकॉर्डिंगली द लेस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी वुड बी पेड बाय मी टू गेट ए हाई रैंकिंग ऑफ माय कंपनीज वेबसाइट. We can have more understanding regarding, or we can differentiate SEO में क्या होता है और SEM में क्या होता है. Okay, well, differentiate how the top 4 companies websites are different from the another 4 companies website. Can anyone can find out the difference, how the first 4 are different from the next 4? Any idea how they are different?
Sir, because the top 4 are costly. They have maybe high range of ticket prices, and the last
Definitely.
3 will be.
But
And the
how we
last
can
will are
differentiate? How we can differentiate how first 4 are different from the another 4? Okay, I'll
So
let
with
you
the
know. Matlab, when you
our
see
priority.
no, okay, when you see first 4, in the small square, the word AD is written in the circle or in the square. Can you find out this word that have been written in the under the website of a company? Can you find out? Are you able to find out? उसके नीचे एडी वर्ड लिखा हुआ है ना, जैसे एयरटेल टिकट है उसके एग्जैक्टली नीचे one word AD in the small
So
square
it
has been written.
refers to ad. They gives a lot of ad of these companies.
No. It is basically the advertisement. Ad in the here AD stands for advertisement. It means these are the advertisements which are being. Reason being, the Google, they have charged from these companies to appear at the top, or accordingly depending upon the positions that have been given by the Google to them, or the Google is charging from them. But when we talk about the another next 4, there is no any word AD. These are unpaid. These are organic. These are the results of the search engine optimization. These websites, they have used the domain name, they have used the keywords, they have used the linkages, they have used the title tag, they have used the description tag in order to get a high ranking. Normally, जब भी हम कुछ search करेंगे, normally at the top only paid ads would be given, because they have paid to the search engine, they have paid to the Google to appear at the top. So that was the reason top वाली हमेशा paid होंगी, and उसके बाद जो unpaid है, there is no any sign of AD that would be given. Those results would be because of the search engine optimization. Same is with the case of, say for example, I have used the word of a man shoe. So this is how the different results are going to appear. In the beginning, we were talking about on-page search engine optimization and the off-page optimization, off-page search engine optimization. As the name indicates, on-page SEO means when I'm going to make a modifications on the company's website. मैं जब भी किसी भी वेबसाइट के ऊपर किसी भी तरह की मॉडिफिकेशन कर रहा हूँ, इधर उसका डोमेन नेम चेंज कर रहा हूँ, उसके लिए कीवर्ड्स चेंज कर रहा हूँ, मैंने टाइटल टैग चेंज किया, उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन जो टैग था, जो डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन थी, उसमें कुछ चेंजेस किए हैं. All such kind of changes are a part of on-page. Is meaning therefore on-page SEO में the modification here in the company's website. But when I talk about Okay, so for example, this is the Khalsa College Lalpur website. If I make any kind of changes on this page, this would be the result of on page search engine optimization. मुझे अपनी कंपनी की वेबसाइट को मैंने ऑप्टिमाइज किया by having a modification in the website. But when I talk about off page, I'm not going to make a modifications in the company's website. मैं कंपनी की वेबसाइट में कोई मॉडिफिकेशन नहीं कर रहा. I'm only going to link the company's website with the another company's website to get a high ranking. That would be the part of off page optimization. On page में मैंने कंपनी की वेबसाइट में चेंजेस किया. Off page में मैंने there is no any modification in the company's website. It is only in the linking the company's website with the another company's website to get a high ranking. So this is how off page is different from the on page optimization. Okay, the first strategy, that was SEO. So how SEO is used by the marketers to get a high ranking of the company's website. ठीक है, कंपनी की वेबसाइट को हाई रैंकिंग कैसे करनी है. फॉर दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड रिगार्डिंग एसईओ एंड व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टैक्टिक्स दैट मे बी यूज्ड बाय द मार्केटर्स टू गेट ए हाई रैंकिंग. उसमें हमने किया कीवर्ड्स, डोमेन नेम, टाइटल टैग, डिस्क्रिप्शन टैग्स एंड द लिंकेजेस. नाउ द सेकंड स्ट्रेटजी दैट वुड बी a part of the digital marketing, it is the social media. So in this case, the marketers, they are using the different social media platforms to promote their product. And so therefore, normally at present, either we are talking about a youth or we are talking about any generation X, Y or Z. Normally they are spending a time on the social media whenever they are having a free time. So this is the platform where marketers, they are promoting their product and services. And in this platform, the customers, they can have a direct interaction with the marketers. So either the Facebook or the social medias that may be a part of this social media, it would include the Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, YouTube, etc., etc. The number of different platforms are there that may be used by them. I try to explain the different platforms that may be used by a marketer. So normally what we people do on the Facebook page? क्या करते हैं हम Facebook पे? Normally we are going to like whatever the comment and whatever the information have been shared by our Facebook members. So I like coffee. So ultimately on the Facebook we are going to like the information. Okay, when I talk about it, is Facebook is basically a social networking site, but when I talk about the LinkedIn, it is basically somehow professional websites. So what message that we try to deliver regarding the coffee on the LinkedIn? I am good at drinking coffee. It is basically your experiences, your expertise that is going to indicate, or the professional skills that you are having that would be indicated on the LinkedIn. But when we talk about the another social media platform, YouTube. Normally people watch the movies. So watch me as a drink coffee. So this is how the coffee has the product coffee has been correlated with the different social media platforms. Reserving all the platforms, they are having different objectives, different motives. Okay? So accordingly, I try to link the product coffee with the different platforms. Okay, what exactly social media market? In this case, the company, they are not talking about their product. It is basically the customers who are talking about the products. So it enables other to advocate for your business through compelling content. It means the kind of informations, the comments, the ratings, and the rankings which are being given by the customer same would be used by the. So it is the customers who are talking positive and negative about the company's product on the different social media platforms. Social media is like a cocktail party. Listen and then respond. In this case, the marketer, they first have to listen what exactly customer is saying, problem they are facing. So after getting informations or after coming to know what exactly the customers are saying, then the marketers, they are going to respond. They are going to reply. They are going to solve the company, the. So that's why in the social media, first marketer, they have to listen to their customer and then they have to react, they have to respond. So I have seen the Facebook page of the KCL institutes. So they are sharing the different kinds of information regarding the placements, regarding the admissions, regarding the different activities which are going to take place in the institute. So ultimately, trying to have a maximum coverage to provide the maximum information to their members. And the KCL is also active on the another. They are sharing the different flyers, the different posters regarding the different courses they are going to offer to the students. So this is how the KCL Institute is very active on the different platforms of the social media. So next strategy, the first was the search engine optimization, second was the social media marketing, third is the content marketing, which is very important. The marketers, they have to use the content which is important for the customer and customer is interested to read or interested to watch the content. The customer will not pay attention toward any content. Content means the messages that the marketers, they are trying to deliver to the customers. The content, it may be the images, it may be the text messages, it may be the videos, it may be something else. But so whatever the kind of content that marketers, they are developing, it must be according to the interest of the customer. Only then he would prefer to pay attention toward that content. Otherwise, they are not going to give any weightage the kind of content that has been delivered by the marketers. So content is very important. The content that can be displayed by the marketers on the different platforms. Okay, the company, they are having their own company's website. So the kind of the text they are using, the kind of images they are having. So that kind of content should be very informative. That should be very interesting, so that customer get into that content to get the kind of information he's looking for. He can use the blogs, he can use the videos, he can the marketer, they can give a press release, they can use this different social medias to share their content. So for example, in this video, I have one video, let's see. Is this video is
सपना तो सपना होता है, ना कोई बड़ा ना कोई छोटा होता है, मम्मी मेरी कहती है सपने देखो करके देखो, सपने सच सपने देखो, मम्मी मेरी कहती है
Was that video visible to all?
No, sir.
No, okay. The video was not visible to all.
No, sir.
Okay, anyhow, that may be some. Okay, we were talking about the content marketing. So when, as far as the different variables regarding the content marketings are there, we must have proper scheduling when the content should be delivered. What should be the timing? What should be the sequencing when the content that should be delivered to the customer? There must be a consistency. Whatever the content that business organizations they are going to provide, it should be informative, relevant, reuse. Okay, the best content that happen normally when I talk about regarding these scheduling, consistency, informativeness, relevance, and the reuse of the content, and the Amul, they are best in these things while developing the different kind of contents they are using. Okay, when there has been a triple talaq, that was the things was going to happen in our society. That time, this Amul ad was developed by this Amul. So along with the different messages, the reason for using such kind of content is to get the attentions. So they deliver the message along with the kind of content they were using. Okay, at the beginning it is written court ka talaq lakh shukar hai. So at the end they are writing triple treat. So ultimately they are talking about their product. You can have a triple treat by consuming this Amul. And when this activity and the activity was there in the society, so Amul they came with the message always gold. Okay, when PK movie was in the society, again they tried to have the another kind of content. Okay, Bollywood, the fest that have been organized by the Bollywood, the another messages they are trying to, the kind of content. Okay, I was talking about regarding the scheduling. Scheduling तो हो गया, फिर जैसे जैसे मतलब society में the different things are going to happen, accordingly they develop the content. What kind of consistency you have find out in the different kind of contents and the flyers or these are the posters that have been developed by the Amul? Is there any consistency regarding among all these different posters of the Amul? Have you find out? Can you identify some, whether they are consistent somewhere regarding all these different posters of the Amul? कोई है consistency इनमें आपस में? Any idea? Or they are reusing the same kind of content? We are having the last variable that would be their reuse the content. Do they are reusing the same content again and again? Okay, you can easily find out the girl that which is in the picture, it is same. So they are remained consistent. They are reusing the same girl for their product. And the color of the Amul is always red. Again, they are consistent. Okay. So this is how they are developing a different kind of content to deliver their messages. Okay, जब Zomato आया था तो normally they came with some different videos, but later on that have been banned. But still they are having a different billboards. ऊंची है building, lift तेरी बंद है. But by using these lines or the content, they try to deliver the message. ऊंची है building, lift तेरी बंद है. But still we can deliver the food on time. So this is how they have used this kind of content first to get the attention of the customer, and along with getting the attention of the customer, they try to deliver their message to their customers. Okay, tan tana tan, तारा क्या खाती है क्या 9 से 12. तो ultimately they are saying late night they are able to provide the services. Okay, PNB, normally whenever we see this PNB logo, so normally the things that comes in our mind, it is Punjab National Bank, but how they are using this parantha and butter. So this is all way the Zomatos, they are using the different kinds of content just to get the attentions of their customers. Okay, after content marketing, the another thing which is important for us is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, okay, normally जो property dealers हैं, what do they do? ठीक है, वो on the part of the seller, वो उनका घर जब properties को sell करते हैं, in return they get something, some commission. Same is being done in the affiliate marketing. In this case, the marketers and the business organizations, they sit at the back, and someone else, they are company's product online, and in return they get the money. Okay. In this case, the online, the affiliate companies, they are selling the company's product and getting a commissions from the sellers or from the business organization. So these are the different top affiliate programs in the India. Flipkart क्या करता है, Amazon क्या करता है? They are selling the different brands, different products, and in return they are getting a commission from the different business organizations. So this is how the affiliate company, affiliate marketing is going to take place in a digital marketing. And this what happened to visitor? They are going to visit to the Amazon. Amazon के through, मतलब they are going to have some track, or Amazon they are going to deliver the message to the merchant side, and merchant they are going to deliver the product to the visitors, and in return they are getting some commissions. So this is how the model is going to take place in the affiliate marketing. Viral marketing, another strategy that may be used by the marketer in the digital marketing is the kind of content that marketers they are delivering. It should be a like which is get viral immediately. Normally what we people do, जब भी हमें कोई videos आती है, तो normally we people start sharing with our friends, with or the persons who are in our network. So those messages are being a part of the viral marketing. Along with those messages, some messages which are, or some links are there which are few times intentionally or unintentionally is being get viral along with the transfers of the messages from one person to the another person. I take an example. Okay, normally we people have seen on the Facebook page, कि वो आपके जितने भी आपके friends हैं, जो आपके पास pictures हैं on your Facebook, वो उनका एक collage develop कर लेता है, and ultimately at the end उसने जब वो एक photo frame बना दिया, तो वो आपको बोलेगा to share it on the Facebook page. आप share करोगे तो ultimately it will be circulated among your friends, those who are on the Facebook page. अब वो आगे spread करेंगे, मतलब वो share करेंगे, then it will again ultimately it will get viral from one person to the another person. But have you noticed there are few links that, for example, in this case, in the photo frame or in the photo class, hi, nametest.com has been given. It is basically a link of some company's website. So ultimately it is also traveling along with this picture. It is getting viral, which is unintentionally has been done by you people. But few times intentionally we do. Normally, for example, in WhatsApp or in some other social media, we people are getting Adidas is giving us something free of cost or at a very cost, and normally you people start sharing with your friend, and ultimately again the kind of link that has been given with this message, it gets start circulating. In this case, you have intentionally done this. Okay, normally in the past we people were getting the message कि आपका 100 rupees का recharge होगा phone, अगर if you share this message to your 10 people. So again, it is a part of the viral marketing. This is how intentionally and unintentionally we people are spreading the messages of the business organizations. Okay, another strategy is email marketing, which is basically very, very common, and normally a marketer they use the this channel to provide or to circulate the information among the different users. Email, when we talk about the email marketing, we are having basically two kinds of email marketing, solicited and the non-solicited emails. Okay, if in case we have taken the consents from the users, कि हम आपको अगर मैंने किसी persons को, unknown persons को कोई message deliver करना है regarding my company's website, अगर मैंने उनसे consent ली हुई है कि हाँ, I can share, I can deliver the promotional messages to him or her, so that would be a part of the solicited emails. But in case I have not taken any consents from that person and still I keep on sending the messages to and keep on sending the emails to them, then it would be known as a non-solicited emails, which is basically unethical practice. And normally these unsolicited emails will be gone in the spam box of the user. So normally the kind of messages and the emails we people are getting, these are regarding these 18.5% we are getting basically the fraud and scams mail. Product related it is 22.3. It is basically the survey that has been conducted by the business organizations in the last year to indicate the kind of different messages that the online users they are getting through email marketing. So this is how the unsolicited emails, they will not normally go in the inbox, they will go in the spam box. And okay, the another marketing strategy that may be used is the influential marketing. Normally we people are under the influence of something, and whenever we have to purchase something, normally we get and concerned with those persons. And same is being happening in the digital marketing. In the online platforms, we are following the different persons. Okay? And ultimately, to whom we are following, whatever message they are delivering, normally we rely on them, and whatever the brands and the products they are buying, they are suggesting, we people start buying those products. So this is how in the digital marketing, the different influencers, they are getting money from the marketers to promote their products. Normally 92% of the consumer they trust the kind of content or the information that have been regarding the products that have been shared on the different websites or on the different online platforms, same would be used by them before. Okay, Amazon पे हमें कुछ भी product purchase करना है तो normally before taking a decision we read the different comments that have been given by the previous users or the consumers. Okay, what are their positive parts, attributes in the product, whether a product is as per the it is worth to buy or not worth to buy. So different kinds of informations are given on the different websites and which are being used by the marketers before taking a decision. So when I have seen the Facebook page of the different groups that have been developed under the name of Lalpur Khalsa College, and the different number of maximum 2.6 members are there in the first one group or on the different pages. Ultimately, these people, the members who are a part of these groups and the pages, they are sharing the different kinds of information regarding the institutes, and ultimately that information is being going to influence to someone else regarding to get admissions, regarding the placements, regarding the different courses, regarding the environments, etc., etc. So ultimately, all such kind of information would be used by the potential customers by the students to decide मुझे यहाँ admission लेनी है या नहीं लेनी. So normally, the people they search informations from the different platforms and they are under the influence of the different persons before taking any final decision regarding the purchase of their products. Again, the recommendation and the reviews that have been given as far as the KCL Institute is concerned, it is getting a 4.3 rating out of 5. So this would be the base which is going to influence to the another customers regarding the different services that would be provided. So these are the different influencers who are influencing to the different persons, and they are having a interest in the different, working in a fashion designing, if you are working in a another different products, and ultimately they are charging from the different companies in order to influence to the different person, reason being they are having a maximum followings in their field. The another web strategy that would be there, it is a business website, normally the company's own website, which is more important. The reason being, normally the users, they visit on the company's websites to get any kind of information regarding product, regarding services, regarding handling, regarding refund of the payment, regarding the privacy policy, etc., etc. So ultimately, the company website should be very effective to get the attentions of the customers and to deliver the maximum information to the users. So for example, this is the my department's website, and more or less the kind of courses they are offering, the admission process, the PhD program, the placements, the different pictures, the timetables for the different classes, the student committees, etc., etc. All such kind of information has been shown there. So which are being a very, the kind of information that's that it is expected that student would search, that should be available on the company's website. So this is the websites of the Khalsa College. Again, all required there, either they are if in case they are searching for the information regarding the alumni, staff, infrastructure, placements, the activities which are going to take place, etc., etc. So company's website is another very important platform under digital marketing, where normally user they visit to get detailed information. This is the website of the Punjab University. So these were the different strategies that may be used by the digital marketers to promote the company's website. But here, the most important thing is online buying behavior of the consumer, the kind of behavior having. Okay. Either I have to go for the content marketing, I have to go for the social media marketing, I have to go for the business websites, I have to go for the viral marketing, I have to go for the search engine optimization. Which platform I should use? That all this decision all would depends upon the kind of behavior that customers they're having. Behavior means how the customers or the users they are going to react, they are going to behave. Depending upon the age factor, depending upon the genders, they may have the different kinds of behaviors. Okay, a person belonging to the urban area, he would have different kind of behavior. A person belongs to the another urban area. So the behavior of the customer is very important for before deciding the kind of marketing strategy they are having to promote their product. So these are the few key factors that would affect the behavior. External, again, the kind of culture the person belongs to, the reference group is having, the economical, the kind of the financial and the economical position is having. Internal, it would include the attitude, the lifestyles, the perceptions, the kind of motivations there. So these are the different factors influence the behavior of the customer. But at present, reason being, the marketer, they have to sell the product in the online market. The most important factors that would influence the behavior of the customers, that would be the security. Normally, we people do not buy online. Reason being, because of the security issue. पता नहीं भी मैंने पेमेंट की है, मेरे साथ कोई फ्रॉड ना हो जाए, या मेरी पेमेंट someone else they may misuse my personal debit card number, the credit card number, the account number, passwords. So it is all because of security concerns. The customer they would may have the different kinds of behavior. Privacy, मेरी personal information कोई misuse ना कर ले. They trust whether a website is ट्रस्टेबल, secured है, unsecured है. So these are the different parameters that would be considered by the consumers before taking any final decisions. So ultimately, at the end, I would say the digital marketing is one of the most cost-effective channels in comparison to the traditional marketing. So in this case, the marketer, they must know the audience to whom they are going to sell before deciding any kind of marketing strategy. Thank you. Any doubts, any queries you are having, most welcome.
Any doubts, students? You can ask, sir.
Any doubt, any which is not clear to you, you feel to have some more detailed discussion on any strategy, you people are most welcome.
सर हमने जो ये पढ़ा सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, एसईओ, एसईएम, कंटेंट मार्केटिंग, सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग, और सर ये सारे जो हैं डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के पार्ट्स हैं।
ये सभी डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के ही पार्ट हैं।
एसईओ एंड
and they all
एसईएम ये
have to
सेम
work
चीज है?
together. नहीं, एसईओ और
They
एसईएम
work together.
दोनों का बेसिक मोटिव है कंपनी की वेबसाइट को टॉप पर लेके आना। एसईओ में हम बिना पेमेंट किए टॉप पर लेके आते हैं कंपनी की वेबसाइट को, और एसईएम में हम गूगल को या किसी और सर्च इंजन को पेमेंट करके अपनी वेबसाइट ऊपर लेके आते हैं। मोटिव दोनों का सेम है।
सर जो आपने एसईएम में बताया, जैसे हम गूगल पे हमारी जो एड शो हो रही है, तो जैसे कोई कस्टमर आता है, वो डबल क्लिक करता है, उसने कोई बुकिंग्स करनी है या जैसे भी, सर जब वो क्लिक करता है तो वो जो हमारी जो अमाउंट कट हो जाती है, आप बता रहे थे ना?
जी जी
सर इसमें क्या होता है, जब उसने डबल क्लिक किया और अमाउंट कट हो गई, सर के बाद जो बुकिंग कैंसिल भी हो जाती है,
Your voice was not
तो जो सर अमाउंट है वो कभी भी दोबारा वापस नहीं होती, उसमें
नहीं दोबारा
सर जो
उसमें क्या
आप बता रहे थे कि डबल,
मैं बताता हूँ। जैसे मैंने किसी भी वेबसाइट के ऊपर जाके गूगल में जाके किसी लिंक पे क्लिक कर दिया, तो ऑटोमेटिकली जिस ऊपर मैंने लिंक किया तो उस कंपनी की अमाउंट इमीडिएटली डिडक्ट होके गूगल के अकाउंट में चले जाएगी। ठीक है, उसमें वी आर हैविंग ए बेसिकली पोस्ट पर क्लिक है, एक है पोस्ट पर कन्वर्जन। कन्वर्जन में क्या है, एक बार मैंने खाली कंपनी की वेबसाइट पर विजिट ही किया तो उसके लिए आई हैव टू पे द मनी टू द गूगल। हाँ, अगर मैंने उस कंपनी की वेबसाइट पर विजिट किया थ्रू गूगल और उसके बाद मैंने कुछ चीज भी परचेज की, तो वो है मेरा कन्वर्जन। मतलब कि मैंने किसी पोटेंशियल कस्टमर को एक्चुअल कस्टमर में कन्वर्ट किया। वो कन्वर्जन रेट अलग है मेरा, पोस्ट पर क्लिक रेट
मतलब अगर विजिटर्स आ रहे हैं वो भी हमें गूगल को जैसे पे करना पड़ेगा, अगर उन्होंने विजिट भी किया है तो।
हाँ, विजिट भी किया है। हाँ, विजिट भी किया है। जो
पर्सनल बिजनेस यानी ऐसे हम बनाई हुई है, विजिटर्स विजिट करते हैं, जैसे उसमें अमाउंट डालते हैं अपनी मर्जी से, 1000 5000 जितनी भी डाल दे।
हाँ जी
सर, जैसे अगर बुकिंग और जो हमारी अमाउंट है, जैसे विजिटर्स आ रहे हैं तो वो प्रॉपरली पूरी कट हो जाती है रोज के।
हाँ, बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली वो पर हेड के अकॉर्डिंगली जो भी गूगल का रेट है जो डेली चेंज होता रहता है, पर क्लिक वो कितने चार्जेस लेगा। ठीक है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली दे कीप ऑन चार्जिंग फॉर पर विजिटर।
ठीक है सर, चाहे हमारा कस्टमर बना है नहीं बना, वो हमें विजिटर्स जितने विजिट कर रहे हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो है चार्जेस कट होंगे ही होंगे।
हाँ, चार्जेस कट होंगे ही होंगे आपके।
ठीक है सर, ओके, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू डियर।
Yes, students.
Any
Any other
other
doubt?
query?
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for this very informative and the knowledgeable session. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, on the
Thank you so much, dear students, also for joining this session and hearing to our experts today. Thank you so much, students, also. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Can I leave the meeting, ma'am, now?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so
Yes,
much
sir.
sir, once again.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, please. Thank you, ma'am.